Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I cannot believe it's already time for me to film another lifestyle favorites video, but here I am. I'm gonna start off with some of my current lifestyle related products. The first thing I wanna talk about is my YETI Cup. Now, I did not get the YETI hype. I did not understand the fascination with YETI Cups. A lot of people really are passionate about them. How I actually decided to try out a YETI Cup was because I love Alex Garza's videos. I'm gonna talk about her again when it comes to another product. She just had her baby, but throughout her entire pregnancy, she would always say how she was always drinking lemon water out of YETI cups. Now, as you guys know, I am a big advocate for drinking a lot of water. I drink between 3 and 4 liters a day. It makes a huge difference, not only in my skin, but also in my body. So I have like those Starbucks tumblers that are almost like a liter. I was always curious about the YETI, but they are pretty pricey. Like this one is around $45. Mike actually got it for me as like part of my Easter present, which I was really happy about because I really liked the color, which is weird because I'm not normally a color person. A few weeks ago, I went to the dollar store with my dad. The dollar store had like a $4 version of the YETI cup, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna see if I like it and if I use it, and then maybe I can justify purchasing a YETI. So I bought it. I started drinking out of it. I was drinking so much water. I use the reusable straws from Starbucks. You can also get stainless steel straws, but I'm not a huge fan of how they feel like when you drink out of them, so I like the plastic straws. They are reusable, don't worry. I have been loving drinking out of the YETI cup. I've been drinking so much more water. Speaking of being hydrated, I get a lot of questions about how I feel about apple cider vinegar. If you've been watching me for a while, you would know, like around last year, probably around this time, I started drinking this concoction that I had heard about on YouTube called Good Girl Moonshine, and it's basically water, apple cider vinegar, ground ginger, maybe a little stevia. I think the stevia is for people who don't like the taste of apple cider vinegar. I'm actually in the minority of people that enjoys the taste of apple cider vinegar. Typically how I will drink it is, well, Tony actually gave me this idea, and it's the most palatable way for me to drink apple cider vinegar, but I actually don't mind drinking it just like in water. Like I don't need to do this. This is almost a liter of water. I'll do a quarter to a half of a lemon with a tablespoon or 2 of apple cider vinegar. And then something that I've been doing lately is adding some pure aloe vera juice for hydration. It also has many different vitamins. I will drink this probably once a day, 1 to 2 times a day. I'll put this in. I got this at the health food store. It was under $15, so it's not that crazy. And you use about 50 milliliters per cup of water. That's how much I use. It doesn't really have a taste. If anything, I find it almost mellows down the lemon and apple cider vinegar. So if that's been an issue for you, maybe try this out. I know some people will say drinking this juice does nothing. If you are closed off to it, then you don't need to try it. But personally for me, I feel like it can't hurt. You don't want to get those drinks that you can buy at like the pharmacy that are aloe vera juice and they're like with aloe floating around. You really want to get pure aloe juice, like no sugar added, nothing added. The only thing added to this is citric acid. It's a source of antioxidants that you might not get elsewhere, and I personally have been really enjoying it. The brand I get is Lily of the Desert. Now, of course, you could buy an aloe plant and like really whisk your water in, but this just makes life a little bit easier, so I have been really enjoying this. Speaking of health, I have been trying to get more into exercising regularly. I did a workout or active wear clothing haul a few weeks ago, and I have been loving the pieces that I received from Climaware. Climaware is a Montreal-based brand. I'm from Montreal, so I do love supporting Montreal brands when I can, and I especially love the price point. I love the fit of the clothes. I love the unique designs and the unique styles. The top I'm wearing today is by Climaware. I'll give you a shot after. This is a sports bra, but I really love the fit of it. It's great for if you like the athleisure look like I do, or what my friends and I used to call it sporty chic, because I wear like, you know, like the high-waisted leggings. I love the crop ones by Climaware. They are so comfortable. You guys saw me wear the army green leggings on Instagram a few weeks ago. What I love about this bra in particular, first of all, the color. You guys know I'm a sucker for olive green. It cuts a little bit longer, so it's not just like a sports bra like that ends right under the boob. It ends a little bit longer, and I find that it's really flattering, like especially with the high-waisted leggings. It gives you a cute little look, and then paired with a cute little jean jacket, I love this sort of athleisure look. Another sports bra I love by them is this black and white little number over here. I find it looks so expensive, but the prices are unbeatable. What's even better for you guys is they offered me a 20% off coupon code for my subscribers. I think there's a time limit. I will leave all the information in the description box down below, but if you are trying to work out, there's nothing better or more motivating than some cute new clothes. I know I got some questions on Instagram about if it's good support. I have 34D boobs. Granted, they're not God-given. I do have breast implants. I do need good support though, because if I am running or jumping or doing burpees or whatever, I need something that'll hold me. Like with everything else, I'll be leaving a link to the pieces I showed down below, along with the coupon code information and if there is a time limit, so you guys can take advantage of the deals. And also I've been getting questions about if the pants are squat proof. In my experience, they are squat proof. The fabric is really high quality and really comfortable. It feels like you're not wearing anything, which is so nice because I love feeling like I'm wearing pajamas even if I'm running around doing a million errands. Speaking of denim jackets, this has also been on repeat for me. I've been getting a lot of questions about which denim jacket I've been wearing. I had one from Forever 21 that I got, and I'm gonna be honest, I wore it all the time. However, it was not the most flattering because the cut was very wide. It wasn't meant to be like an oversized jean jacket like that's very trendy right now. I purchased it from the plus size section because it was on sale, and I think it was just supposed to fit like a regular jean jacket. So it was oversized on me because I did get a size that was oversized for me. However, the cut of it wasn't exactly the most flattering if you saw the full picture, because the way it was cut, it was very boxy and very wide and a little bit shorter. So this jacket will be available on TNS. TNS is a new branch of CNC that Tony and I are releasing. This really is Tony's baby. Of course, I had some input, but it's really like the first collection was really her baby. And so I'm really excited that you guys will be able to get an amazing jacket at an unbeatable price. And what I love about this coat is the length. I love the cut. I also love the hem of it. It's like a raw edge denim, and it's so flattering on and just like the most amazing cut. It does not make you look wide. It is so flattering. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. I'll link it down below. It is a separate Instagram. This is called the Crawford jacket. We do have limited quantities, but you guys are gonna flip over the pieces. Now to complete the athleisure look, you guys know I love running shoes. I am a total running shoe sneakerhead. I love a good pair of sneakers. Now, I'm not a heel girl. I don't really wear wedges. I pretty much wear running shoes all winter long. I don't really wear boots. I don't think I wore boots very frequently this winter. This new pair is my current favorite. So these are them. These are my nude Ultra Boost. I love the color. I love the fit. They are so, so comfortable. This is my first pair of Ultra Boost. I am a big NMD girl. I love a good nude. I feel like it looks so good with the denim and leggings. I just love it. And I mean, blush is practically a neutral in my opinion. In terms of sizing, I am a pretty solid 7.5. In NMDs, I size down to a 6. So I size a full size and a half down. When I ordered Ultra Boost, I asked Mike what size I should get because he also has NMDs and Ultra Boost, and he told me get the same size as NMDs. They fit, however, they were a little too tight for my liking, and I was at first like, oh, you know what, like I'll just wear them, it's fine, they fit, they're a little tight because I have flat feet. But I knew like every time I put them on, I was like, oh, they're not like how they should be. So I exchanged them for a size 6.5. They fit amazing. So in my opinion, I would size one size down, and then NMDs 1.5 sizes down. The next thing I want to talk about is the Brain Octane oil. You guys know that I have been drinking Bulletproof almost for a year now. I think I really started in May or early June. So it's been a while that I've been drinking Bulletproof, and I love it for so many different reasons. If you're curious about anything related to Bulletproof, check out Allie Sevdalis highlights on Instagram. People always talk about how Bulletproof gives them so much mental clarity and so much energy. And you know, for me, the reason why I love Bulletproof was, yes, it gave me energy because of the coffee, and I also got my daily dose of collagen, and it kept me full for a very long time, and I felt that I wasn't like tired or crashing or not feeling well after eating a breakfast. However, I never really understood what people meant when they said like clarity in their brain. I used to add 1 capful, not of this, but like the little bottle, I used to add 1 capful, which equates to about half of a tablespoon. And then one day I was like, you know what, let me just add a little bit of an extra splash. That day, I had never felt so focused or so clear-minded. I just felt like I knew exactly what I needed to get done and how I needed to get there, and I just felt so mentally clear. I added like another half of a tablespoon, so in all I got 1 full tablespoon. I have never felt more clear or more energized than when I add a full tablespoon of this to my coffee. It's such a game changer for me. It makes me so focused, and honestly, I'm not turning back. You don't need to do Bulletproof to add this to your coffee. My boyfriend Mike has been adding it to his coffee. This is what I imagine Adderall would make you feel like. I just felt so focused and so clear, and it was amazing. Something else that I have been integrating into my routine lately is probiotics. I had purchased probiotics last year, but you had to keep them in the fridge, and I always forgot to take them. I was watching one of Haley Seeger's videos a while ago, and she recommended these Hyperbiotics Pro 15 perfect probiotics. They are time-release micropearls, vegetarian, lactose-free, gluten-free probiotics. So I ordered these. I'll link them down below, and I've been taking them, and I don't know if it's a mix of the amount of water I've been drinking or the food I've been eating or the probiotics or a mix of all three, but I have been very regular. I know no one likes to talk about poop or pooping, but everyone loves to poop, and it ruins my day if I'm off my routine, if you get what I'm saying. So I've been really enjoying these. So thank you, Haley, for the recommendation. So now we're gonna get into the beauty related part of my favorites. I feel like I've been talking for so long about health stuff. First thing I'm gonna talk about is some skincare. You guys know I'm all about skin. I have some new skincare favorites though that I wanna talk about. The first being the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I've been getting a lot of questions about this. I was sent this by PR, and I was so excited. For those of you who are gonna ask, this is not available in Canada yet, but I'm sure they are working on it, and it'll be available soon. I really do think it's a good thing to add to an existing routine, and I definitely use it like when my skin is looking dull or like when I feel like my skin needs to be replenished. So this is really like a hydration mask. I think this would also be amazing to bring on planes with you because it's not very obvious. You can work it in. I know like I do face masks on plane and embarrass my boyfriend, but at the end of the day, when I land, I have nice hydrated skin, and I mean, it's worth it. So this mask has a mix of ceramides, antioxidants, vitamins, and it really helps to just replenish and rejuvenate the skin. And what I really like about this is it has a lot of similar ingredients to the Bobbi Brown face base that you guys know I have loved for years. So it has vitamin C, E, shea butter, which are common ingredients in the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. So I kind of knew right away that I was gonna enjoy this. I've been using this as a mask or an overnight sleeping mask. However, my sister has been using this before her makeup, and she has been really enjoying it. I haven't tried it yet, but it's definitely a very universal product and a product that I think is good to have in your collection. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is a new eye cream, and I received this a few weeks ago from Drunk Elephant. I've talked about how I wasn't a huge fan of their Shaba eye complex. I just didn't feel like it did anything, and then I was obsessed with the Sunday Riley autocorrect, and now I really do love this. The autocorrect and this one are really my two favorite eye creams. I actually feel like this does something when I put it on. It kind of has a slight tingle that dissipates pretty quickly, but I don't feel like I'm just moisturizing my under eyes because I really want my under eyes to be brightened and depuffed. Sometimes I do have puffy under eyes, sometimes I don't, but my eyes do have dark circles. So I want something that'll brighten and make my concealer apply easily. So I have been a big fan of this ever since I got it. I would say it's very comparable, very similar to the autocorrect by Sunday Riley. When Drunk Elephant sent me the package, they said, imagine that the vitamin C serum and Proteini had a baby, and those are two of my favorite products by Drunk Elephant, so I kind of had a hunch that I would enjoy this. The next product is actually a sunscreen, and this is the Green Screen Daily Environmental Protector by Pharmacy. I received this amazing package from Pharmacy where I was able to try so many of their products, and overall I have genuinely liked most, if not all, of the products. I can't think of one that I've been turned off of. However, one that I was like amazed with from the first time that I used it was the Green Screen sunscreen. You know, you should wear sunscreen year-round, but as we are nearing and getting closer to summertime, sunscreen has become a forefront thing on my mind. So what I like about this is not only does it have SPF, but it also protects your skin from free radicals that can penetrate your skin through your phone or through computer screens. I spend most of my time on the computer or in front of a screen, so I like that aspect of this. What I like about this one is that it doesn't feel like I'm adding another layer of moisturizer or product onto my skin. It just kind of absorbs into the skin. There's no white cast. I haven't experienced any flashback. It doesn't affect my foundation. I've tried it with the few, so I've been really liking this sunscreen and would really recommend it. The next thing I want to talk about is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This was a product that I had heard about from various people on Instagram, and it's something that I decided I wanted to try out. It seemed like a very interesting product because this is it. This is the primer. So when I first got it, I used way too much. It comes with this little medallion and you're supposed to take like a little bit, like scrape off a little bit and warm it up between your fingers. And the first time I used it, I was like, there's no way that's enough for my entire face. So I used like probably close to double or triple the amount you were supposed to use. And I felt like I had a white cast on my face. So I was like, I don't like this primer. And then the next day I learned like how much you really needed, and I kind of got the hang of it, and I really do like this primer. So when I say you don't need a lot, you really don't need a lot. It is pricey, but what's cool about this primer is that it kind of acts as a barrier to prevent like the makeup products and the dirt and dust and fumes and everything from penetrating your skin, which is really nice. So when I say you don't need a lot, you really don't need a lot because the texture really loosens up once you warm it up. And then once you put it on, it glides over the skin, blends into the skin, and just makes your skin a great canvas. I find that my pores are smaller, especially around this area where I tend to get pores, and my makeup does last a really long time when I use it. So, you know, it is pricey, but this is a great product to pick up during the upcoming sale at Sephora. The next three products are actually, well, you know what, I should just mention the entire set because the entire set was really a favorite of mine. So last week I was browsing Sephora and I saw this amazing set by Marc Jacobs. I think it's called like the Coconut Complexion set. I'll link it down below. And it was $99 and it came with all 4 of these products. With sets, I'm used to them being miniature. Like you don't really get a good deal in many sets when they are full-size products. So I was looking at the set, I was like, ooh, like I've been wanting to try this, I've been wanting to try that, this is a great deal, why don't I get it? And then I was like, I'm sure there's a catch, I'm sure they're really small. And then I looked at the sizes and all 3 of the face products were full size for like $99. So I ordered it. Then I posted it on my Instagram story, and then it sold out like 20 minutes later, and Tony and everyone else was really mad at me. They were like, I had that in my cart and then you posted about it and now it's sold out. This is an amazing set if you like a dewy look. So it comes with the coconut primer and then the Do You Dew Drops. With these, I found that mixing them together gives me the best results. So you guys know I love Becca Topaz, and I just saw that Marc Jacobs was coming out with a darker version of this, which I'm really excited about. I love doing a luminous like base and then putting my makeup on top. I found that the best way for me to use these was doing a full pump of this and about half a pump of that, and then use this as a primer, and it really just acts kind of like a filter on your face. My makeup goes on so smooth, and this really does give a nice glow that's not overwhelming. So you can use this on top of your makeup as a base. You can mix it into your body moisturizer for a little shimmer on the skin. Really great products. The next product of the set is the Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist. And I really like this. It kind of reminds me of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist because it does give your skin a nice dew, a nice glow. Tony asked me how the mist was on this because I don't know if she's planning on buying it. I feel like it's a pretty good mist. It might start off a little like hard, but harsh, but it does give you a nice fine mist if you hold it from far. If my skin's looking dry, I'll put this on. If my skin's looking dull, I'll put this on. I've been really enjoying this face mist. And then the last product from this set is this little gloss. It's called French Tickler, and I thought this was gonna be like a throwaway item. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I did, but oh my gosh, this is such a great gloss. It's what I'm wearing on top of the lip products I'm gonna show you today. This is a swatch of it, so it's really not like an opaque coral. I thought it was gonna be a coral gloss. It has this amazing duochrome color. You can't really see, with like some peach shimmer. Beautiful. Even if you don't like the other stuff, this is an amazing gloss to have. I think everyone needs it. It's just a gorgeous color that really complements skin tones. Kind of went a little bit backwards, so normally I do all the face together and then eyes and then lips, but I guess we'll just do lips and then I'll finish up with some face. This lip liner I'm actually really excited to share with you guys. I have been on the hunt for this lip liner for so long. I always would love Alex Garza's lip liner combos or her lip combos. I just thought that her lip colors were always so nice, and she would rave about this lip liner by Lancome, and for whatever reason it's not available on the Sephora Canada website. I was like on the hunt for it, and I was like, where can I get it? The Bay, Shoppers Drug Mart, so I ended up picking it up at Shoppers Drug Mart. So if you're Canadian and you can't find it on the Sephora website, get it at the Bay or on or at Pharmaprix if you are interested. This is my new favorite lip liner. It is called Ideal, and it's just the most gorgeous nude, like chestnutty color. It kind of reminds me of the Laura Mercier chestnut lip liner that I love, but just not as red undertone, or like it doesn't have a brick undertone like chestnut kind of did. It's just a gorgeous pouty brown color, great for nude lip combos. Not only is the color beautiful, but the texture of this lip liner is amazing. It is so creamy and so blendable. Basically what my lip combo is today is I did this lip liner and then I did this as a base with the Marc Jacobs gloss on top. I've talked about this so many times. I think I'm scraping the end of this. But this is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude and the color is Wink. These paired together are beautiful, and then I like a little bit of gloss on top. So these three are what my current lip combos have been. And then I have two face favorites of the month. The first one might be a little bit of a shock for you, but it is a Becca blush and the color is Flower Child. And if you watch my makeup declutter video, I completely forgot about this blush, and then I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I should remember to use that. And so I've been using it, and it is a gorgeous everyday blush color. It's slightly luminous, it's not too matte, it's not sparkly. If I were to describe it, I would kind of just say it's like the perfect melon sort of color. I think it's gonna be a big hit for me this summer, and so I've been loving this blush, which is rare for me because, as you guys know, I'm not a blush girl. The last product, I feel like I've been talking forever, is the highlighter by Anastasia and did you see that? It's fine. It's thick, it can handle it. As you guys know, Anastasia and Amrezy recently collaborated. If you don't know who Amrezy is, she is an Instagram influencer. I think she's done a collaboration in the past, but they recently came out with this beautiful highlighter. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't planning on purchasing this highlighter because if you saw my makeup declutter video, you would know I need another highlighter, like I need a hole in the head. But my friend Nolan would rave and rave and rave about this highlighter. He's like, I bought multiple backups, he loved it. So I'm like, okay, if you love it this much, must be good. I will say I was kind of not let down or disappointed, but just kind of like, what's all the hype about? You need to get past like the first layer, and then you get to like the best highlighter ever. It's super glowy, gives you just like a nice sheen. It's not shimmery, it's not glittery. It just gives the most beautiful glow from within sort of look. Thank you, Nolan, for the recommendation. I have been loving this, and I think it's such a great highlighter. Okay guys, I've been rambling on for a while now. I hope you enjoyed this favorites video. As always, links to everything I mentioned will be listed in the down bar down below, along with my relevant shades or any other information. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you watch this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.